All right, good luck, guys.
AT&T Stadium has seen a lot of great games over the years, but tonight the ECFL will invade Jerry World here in Dallas, Texas, as the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Memphis Tigers do battle. Hello and welcome everyone watching live on Twitch. I'm Jeff Melanician. Joining me for this one is Bill. Bill, a new season kicks off tonight. What are you expecting to see in this one?
Oh, we have a lot of players just itching to play right now. Season's, just starting up, been out of it for about a month or so. You just got a lot of players, a lot of pent-up energy right here.
Should be a good one indeed, as it's going to be Arizona State starting with the football first. What couple players are you watching in this one?
Sorry about that. Right now, I'm really just watching, trying to see if wrong name. Wow, I'm all over the place right now. Jax James, there we go.
There it is. So the handoff on first down goes for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 coming up as Jones, the transfer quarterback, will hand this one off to Jones in the backfield. 3 on the play, so a good start by Memphis. They gave up 8, but then come back and get a tackle for loss.
I mean, it's definitely the start you want in this type of situation. I mean, opening kickoff, opening game, you really want to, make a statement here.
2 receivers at the top, receiver coming in motion and throwing it that way, and that is caught. First down. Tamir Jones with the 5-yard reception being used heavily here to start in this one.
Lucky enough to be able to squeak out over the first down.
2 receivers to the top, 1 receiver to the bottom. Going to be a handoff, and there goes Jones picking up 6 on this carry.
I mean, both Joneses in the backfield here are really looking to do some work.
2nd and 4 as Dane Jones under center. Drop back 3 steps, but he is hit, and that's going to fall incomplete. Looking to just get rid of that one, but instead falls to the turf. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Almost like a tuck rule there. I thought he almost dropped it.
So the matchup predictor, 123 on the website, picked Arizona State to win this game. Across the middle, that is converted. So 2 for 2 on 3rd down. Willie 6 picking up 9, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Nice.
1st and 10, and first drive of the game for Arizona State finds themselves inside Memphis territory. Going to motion the tight end out into the slot on the left side as Jones is going to take off. He's going to scramble. Oh, broken tackle. We've seen him do that as he picks up 10.
Dane Jones made a Crisco over here.
Just add that to the body count. That's going to be something we're going to have to watch going forward, is the amount of broken tackles for Dane Jones from the quarterback spot. Play action, and there's a nice out route. Caught and a broken tackle down the sidelines inside the 10.
Man, these guys got tree trunks for legs. They were just refused to go down.
As that is bodacious, showing off the daciousness of that run.
Is that what they're calling it?
That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to try to make bodacious' last name into a verb before the end of this night is over. 2 receivers to the top, but a handoff. Kind of fooling the defense as well, as Jones picking up 3, and so far his yards per carry 3.5, doing enough on the ground.
I mean, hasn't had really too many opportunities just on this opening drive, but he's really making them count.
Going to be a handoff. Do they have the edge? Earl Tile! I thought he got the ball across the goal line, but they're going to say he's out.
Oh, that was just so close.
Let's see if they go back to him. I want to see them go back to him here. They will, and he's no gain. 4th and goal. And they're going to settle for the field goal.
Oh, what a way to open the season.
Go for it. So Arizona State on their opening drive will have to settle for the field goal, like kissing your sister on Thanksgiving. And that is going to be 3 for the Sun Devils as they get the first points of the new season. Good return by Joseph out for the. Hey, here comes Memphis. Jax James, one of the impact players. We'll see. What are you expecting from Jax James here in this one to start the season?
Really, I'm just looking at him to extend plays here, try to misdirect the defense.
Going to start with the run. He does pick up 5. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Tigers. Joseph
taking
Eric
a little
Thompson
nap on the field.
So 3 down defensive linemen for the Sun Devils. As Memphis is going to try to spread the field. They're going to try the QB run, but that goes nowhere and broken up in the backfield. Yogi Barr.
Sun Devils just immediately on top of that.
4 down defensive lineman, and it looks like safety coming into the box, going to blitz. We'll see if he backs out of that. No, he's coming on the blitz, sending 5. Going to force Jax to throw it away as James can't connect downfield. 4th and 6 coming up. The Sun Devils defense is going to get off the field.
Just out here making a statement right off the rip, both on offense and defense. I mean, they didn't get the 7 that they wanted, but this might be, setting the tone here.
The punt is away, fielded at the 25. Only able to get 2 as Zumi Bo Anderson on the return can't go anywhere. 1st and 10 coming up for Dane Jones and the rest of the Arizona State Sun Devils offense. Appreciate everybody tuning in on Twitch. That one almost picked off by hand, but he's not living up to his last name as that falls incomplete.
Someone in the secondary, that's why he plays defense.
2nd and 10. This time it's just going to be a measly handoff to the right side. Not able to get anything going as Jones. No gain. Dexter Hall, 2 tackles, and that's the first for a loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Memphis on the sideline got a wake-up call right there.
2 or 3 on 3rd down. See if they can go to 3 and 4. Across the middle, incomplete. Off the hands. Tamir Jones, and incomplete as the Jones connection can't do anything on 3rd down.
Thought he was going to yoink that right out of the air and run it back for 6.
So Arizona State will have to punt just like their counterparts on their first drive for the Tigers, but a good block. Going to spring past the 40 to the 41-yard line. Mookie Rising picks up 13 on the return.
Mookie is just such a dangerous returner. I mean, you really have to keep tabs on that guy.
2 receivers to the bottom of the formation, 1 receiver to the top as James, the pressure almost getting home, but throws it away.
Nothing wrong with that. A little bit of airmail never killed anybody.
Lucky souvenir for the fans sitting behind the Sun Devils bench as well. That one, a little halfback screen to Joseph E. Thompson. Can't go anywhere. Loss of 5 on the play and a good tackle by Thomas Noble.
Just reading that screen like a book.
So English major is what Noble's going for. 3rd and 15. Going to motion the tight end out a little bit. Going to set up 5 receivers as James is going to be sacked. First sack of the game. Hendrick Harlow with the sack.
Sent out 5 options to throw the ball to, but none of them were open.
Well, just like that, a 3 and out for the Memphis Tigers, and they are going to have to punt this one back to Arizona State. This time fielded at the 29-yard line. Oh, look at the moves. Still breaking tackles, getting into Memphis territory. Bo Anderson.
He's bobbing and weaving like Eddie Gordo in Tekken 3.
Ooh. I was going to say a little Devin Hester, except Hester probably would have took that to the house, but... A good return nonetheless, and good field position for Arizona State, who's been winning that battle here on starting field position as Tamir Jones now starting to get going, picks up 11.
These Sun Devils are really firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, outside of their second drive. Oh, busted play. Dane Jones going to be sacked, and that's a big one. King Maximus with the sack.
The caster curse strikes again.
As Maximus, the junior defensive tackle, number 99, getting the tackle for loss and the sack. Jones going to look to throw, sets his feet, completes it to John Alderizzi, and picks up 8 yards.
You know, kind of back to where they started. I mean, I'm just kind of curious as to if they're going to try to like some kind of like trickery or just try to blob it out.
Jones is going to look short of the sticks. Bodacious breaking tackles, picks up 8 and a first down.
Landed all out there, moving the chains.
Appreciate everybody tuning in on Twitch to week 1 of the ECFL. 1st and 10. Another handoff trying to get to the outside. Nowhere to go except backwards. And that's a good play by Damian Chambers.
I mean, Memphis hasn't really been giving up a whole lot, but when they do, it's really kicking them in the pants so far.
Never like getting kicked in the pants. It's never good. A little press coverage on the outside and down on the bottom of the formation. Going to send Bodacious in motion across the formation. Jones is going to take off. He's got a broken tackle inside the 10.
Charging battery.
As that's to be 17 yards.
Calls himself Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Jan Jones, a little fist bump as he goes back to the huddle. Now comes out. He's got 2 receivers to the top of the formation. 1 receiver all alone to the near side. Jones getting the shotgun snap across the middle as the slant route works. Aldrizzi with the first touchdown of the season.
Middle of the field just parted like the Red Sea. Like you can't script that pass better than that.
No, you couldn't. And that was a good orchestrated drive for the Sun Devils as they marched downfield. It did help that they got really good field position on the punt. Started inside Memphis Tigers territory and drove it down about 49 yards for the touchdown as the extra point through the uprights and good. So 10-0 already, Arizona State on top of Memphis here with 2:26 to go in this first quarter.
Not too shabby for the first touchdown of the season.
So the game outlook, this was actually done by Fozzie42, and you can find this on the League News channel. Arizona State will be led by high-profile transfer quarterback Dane Jones, his ability to beat you through the air and on the ground, and we've already seen that happen. So Fozzie knows exactly what he's talking about. Trips to the far side as Jax James is going to keep it, though. Nowhere to go. Does pick up 4 yards, though. It's a little sneaky 4-yard QB keeper there.
And that's really what I was looking forward to out of him coming into this game was just, you know, being able to misdirect the defense and just kind of like do things with his legs.
He will have to throw the ball, though, if Memphis is going to have any chance at making this back into a game and getting on to respectable for the offense. As Joseph E. Thompson, good run there, picks up 4. 3rd and 2 coming up, and Memphis is going to have to convert 3rd downs here, too. See if they can convert right here. Look, a little triple option. Nowhere to go, and what a hit. Number 6, C.A. Jr. with the tackle for loss, or with the tackle, excuse me, and that's going to be 4th and 1. 0 for 3 to start on 3rd downs for Memphis, resulting in punts, and they're going to have to punt this one as fielded at the 28. And another good return by Zumi Bo Anderson, picking up 12.
C.A. Jr. just making an absolute booming hit right there. He just ran into a brick wall.
I wanted to call him a safety the way he came in there, but that's a linebacker right there for you. It's Tamir Jones picking up 2.
Linebacker that hits like Troy Polamalu.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to picture Polamalu as a linebacker, but that's probably what we're looking at with C.A. Jr. in his junior season as well. So juniors are wild for him as Tamir Jones picking up 6.
I chuckled a bit too hard at that.
50 seconds remaining, actually 45 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. As a handoff to Jones, he's got enough for the first down, and then some picks up 5 for good measure. It's 1st and 10 for the Sun Devils as this drive will continue inside Memphis territory.
A little too much stumbling there. I thought he was about to take off.
Two receivers to the near side. Let's see. They're going to go with the run once again. Yes, they are. Strong side run, and that is Jones with 7. The run game working for the Sun Devils.
The Sun Devils are just confident whatever direction they go.
Someone on this Memphis defense is going to have to make a play. Who's going to step up and do that? Oh, I thought they were going to get it there, but there goes Jones. Delay run up the middle. 8 seconds. We'll see if they get a playoff before the end of the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Sun Devils.
It looked like he almost had him in the backfield there, but, just a little bit of a chip block to be able to shrug him off and be able to run it up the middle. That was just beauty.
They do get it off just before the clock hits triple zeros, and Jones will pick up 4, the running back, and that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter in Week 1 to kick off the ECFL Week 1 here as Arizona State with the lead 10-0. You're watching the All-State Kickoff on Twitch. The teams flip sides. I'm Jeff Melnition, and my broadcast partner for this one is Bill, also known as Billiam on Twitter, on Discord, excuse me, and that is going to be a run by Tamir Jones picking up 6 to start this second quarter.
Arizona just really playing smash mouth football right now. I'm sorry, Arizona State. I don't want to get, I don't want to have a mob descent on my house.
That's already happening as Jones, they're going to say he was shy, 4th and inches, and once again, Memphis's defense coming up big when needed and going to force the Sun Devils to another field goal attempt as that's a low snap, but it's corralled and it's through the uprights and good. 13-0 here in Dallas.
And, the score isn't really, telling the tape all that well. Memphis hasn't been doing, that bad.
Oof. As you say, that is Yogi Bard takes the returner Rising's head off.
It's almost headhunting right there.
Yeah, I want to see if they could get some of these receivers involved. They got Bronson, Sprague, Mookie, Rising. They got some good receivers, and there's a nice completion and broken tackles for Danis Wanablock, as that's 23 yards.
Just getting the big guy out there on a slant. Everybody dropping back in zone, just kind of, playing fast and loose. Just
4 down defensive lineman, and again, the safety coming into the box for the Sun Devils. That's Jenkins, and he comes in on the blitz, almost picked off, but it's going to fall incomplete.
He had a man. But that man is not on his team.
No, he's wearing white and on defense. As a little strong side formation. Oh, they're going to flip it around and motion the tight end over. 2nd and 10, throwing it deep. That one almost picked off by Bedsheet Jenkins. Falls incomplete.
Just threw it behind him just enough. If he had it out in front, that would have been pay dirt.
Jenkins been coming on the blitz, but now showing off his coverage ability. Blitz, and there it goes. That's a dead man in the backfield. Jax James sack for a loss of 8. Shabazz H. Harris with the sack, his first of the season.
I was, I don't want to speak too soon, but, I was thinking Memphis was going to come out here with a fire, but it looks like Arizona State is just a towering inferno at this point.
Well, they are the Sun Devils. That's going to be another punt for the Tigers. This one, no one is back to block, so good coverage by the Tigers, only holding Bo Anderson to 11 on that return. 1st and 10, and this is the worst starting field position I believe the Arizona State has had since the opening kickoff. I think it went into the end zone. They started at their own 25.
You would be correct.
Hand off, and there's a loss of 2 on the plays. 56 coming in there. Andrew Grigsley with the tackle, the freshman linebacker.
Might be starting to get a number on their run offense here.
4 down defensive lineman, 3 linebackers for the Memphis Tigers here on 2nd and 12, and good pursuit to the ball carrier in the backfield. And once again, Grigsley with his 7th tackle, 3rd for a loss, 2 tackles for loss on this drive alone.
Just snatched the soul off that defensive end, but luckily the second wave was just right there for him.
Yeah, poor defensive end taking a truck stick like that. But hey, you got to take one for the team. Dane Jones showing off his arm strength. Incomplete 4th and 14 and a 3-and-out for the forced by the Memphis Tigers defense. As maybe some of the momentum turning back to the Tigers side. Punt is away, fielded just before the 25-yard line. Rising, picking up 6. And that's been the difference so far is the amount of yardage for the returns that Arizona State has had outside as opposed to Memphis.
I mean that goes in all aspects, like returns, offense, defense.
That's not going to help. That's going to go back 3 yards as James is sacked once again. Jerry Philbin coming in, getting the sack. He came in untouched, and as offensive lineman, you do not want somebody on the defensive line to go in untouched.
Oh, no, somebody's about to be getting an earful right here.
Especially the sophomore, Jack James, the quarterback for the Tigers. 2nd and 13 is going to have a talking to, and a halfback screen set up. Positive yards, picks up 4. Joseph E. Thompson, and the 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Tigers.
Respectable enough for a screen. As long as they don't go backwards, I mean, that's all you can really hope for.
Exactly. Nothing but positive yards. 1 receiver to the top of the formation, 2 to the near side. Throwing it deep, open! And he was underthrown just a little bit, or else he would have been gone, but deep. Vicksburg picked up 50 yards. Excuse me, that took a while to come out. Gugisburg, there we go.
Say that 5 times fast.
No, thank you. Not even, I won't even say that 1 time fast. Gugisburg. 1st and 10. Rolling out and setting his feet, almost caught by either team, and it falls incomplete.
Just in and out of his hands. You know, he had that little hook route right there, but
2 receivers to the top of the formation, 1 receiver to the near side. Little delay run with the draw play. Joseph E. Thompson picking up 1.
This Arizona State defense got hands like magnets.
3rd and 9, 2x2 set for Jones in the backfield. As Thompson sidecar right. Thompson will go out, but it's deflected up in the air and knocked away. Getting the hands up is Hendrick Harlow.
Just batted down at the line. If you're a Memphis fan, that's really what you're not wanting to see right now.
But does result in points as Memphis gets on the board. 13-3, 10-point game here in Dallas, Texas, as the Arizona State Sun Devils now hold a 13-3 lead. But that was one of the better drives that we've seen from Memphis, and a lot that they could take to the sidelines. And look at that. That works as Bo Anderson hit for only a 14-yard gain.
You know, take that out like that 19.
But look at that. 1 yard in the first quarter for Memphis. Not going to win many games with 1 yard, but Arizona State has only 3 yards in the second quarter. Handoff, and that will change here. That'll be 10 yards this quarter. Samir Jones picks up 7.
You know, it's still halfway through the second quarter. He already has 80-plus yards.
Second and 3, hand off to Jones once again. He's going to be hit. No gain on the play, so the defense coming up big. Do they have another one in them? 3rd and 3 coming up.
And, you know, these 3rd and shorts are really tricky situations. I mean, there's just so many things to guard against.
Press coverage to the near side. Jones in the backfield, and Jones under center. Going to hand this one off to Jones. He's got the first down, and then some. Saw something, changed the play, and picks up 12.
Jones is just absolutely running wild on this defense right now.
I would say both the quarterback and the running back have run wild in this one. As Jones across the middle finds Nigma with a gain of 3.
Looks like they're starting to spread it around a little bit, trying to keep everybody somewhat involved.
So far, we haven't heard from Toby Knurr. Knurr? I'll have to ask. I have to go to you, Bill, on that one. As Aldrizzi picks up 15 on the corner route.
Hey, don't look at me. I barely can pronounce my own last
Ooh,
name.
one-handed. A little one-hand snag right there by Aldrizzi, and that's a good one. Picks up first down, 198 yards total for the Sun Devils, as that will continue here inside Memphis territory for the first time in the second half. Blitz coming, but a handoff to Jameer Jones, broken tackle, and that will be gain of 10 and a first down as the Sun Devils continue to run on this Tigers defense.
Just hard power, smash mouth running. That's really what they're coming out with.
Handoff to Jameer Jones once again, but this time hit and dropped for a loss of 1 in the backfield. Good play by Orlando Wolfgang, the junior safety, coming in with the tackle.
I had a pun, but it just left me.
See, you get paid for puns. 2nd and 11 as Jones is going to be sacked. Rare have we seen a sack for in this one, but King Maximus, his 2nd of the game.
Just blew up that play like a Taco Bell bathroom.
There it is. That's why you get paid the big bucks.
I get paid?
I know, right? And another sack, and I think I just jinxed this one, is Damian Chambers with his first sack in this one, back-to-back sacks, 4th and 21. And as soon as Arizona State got inside Memphis territory and then got a 10-yard run, it was like, you know what? Memphis was like, you're going backwards now. And that is going to be a punt upcoming for the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Just playing the Uno reverse card.
The punt goes into the end zone and for a touchback, so the ball will come out to the 20-yard line, and we'll get to see Jack James again come out. 3:10 left to go in this first half of play. Two receivers to the top of the formation. James is going to keep it. Loss of 1 on the play. Nothing getting going on that one as Shabazz H. Harris with the tackle for loss.
I mean, the options have been nice for him, but, I mean, they really need to start moving the ball through the air because they're really just expecting misdirection and option here.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the top. As James is going to get rid of that one, finds the open target. Want to block for a gain of 6.
And it might be for 5, but way better than a 3rd and 10.
2:48 to go in this first half of play. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Tigers. 1 of 6 on 3rd down, and that's been the key story so far. Not able to convert their 3rd downs into first downs. We'll see if they can make it 2 of 7 here. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. James got time, surveys and fires and finds his man. Want to block the tight end with a gain of 12 once again.
Now that's what I've been wanting to see. Just even if it's just out to the flat, just being able to put it out there and just have faith in the other player.
And the fact he had enough time to survey the field and quick throw finds Spraw with a gain of 7 on the slant route.
Really moving the ball around into just different playmakers.
After this play, we'll be under 2 minutes in this first half. Through 4 down defensive linemen for the Sun Devils. Pistol set for the Tigers. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that will be a first down. Thompson picks up 7.
Tigers really started to pick up steam.
2-by-2 set. James splits, and that is a busted play on the offensive line. Somebody didn't get their assignment. 2nd and 10 coming up. Two receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the top. Press coverage, throwing it that way, but the receiver wasn't ready. Carter with the deflection, playing press coverage on the outside.
Bit of a miscommunication issue there. I mean, had he let it develop for a couple more seconds, he would have had him on the slant.
Under center goes James. 5-step drop. Going to throw it to Thompson, who gets hit and backed after the gain of 3. Not able to convert the 3rd down. So with 1:28 to go, 4th and 7 Arizona State doesn't feel like they need to take a timeout yet, as Memphis is going to punt this one back to the Sun Devils, maybe try to pin them deep.
Somebody cue the Jeopardy theme.
Going to take all the time off the clock. 2, 1. There we go. Punt is away. Angled to the sideline. Oh, but not able to, and that's going to be a touchback. 57 seconds left to go. Bill, what do you want to see Arizona State do here on this drive?
I think Arizona State needs to just go at this aggressive. I mean, they had the ball first this half. I mean, you got 3 timeouts, a minute to go. You could definitely put 7 on the board here.
Jones is going to take off. Didn't see anything he liked, and that's going to be a sack for a loss of 1. Maximus, second sack of the game. Even though I feel like that's his third.
Mic on. Mic off.
Stat that.
All right, cue the AWS commercial. 13-3. 42 seconds remaining in this one as Bodacious coming in motion. Will line up on the right side of the formation. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Jameer Jones in the backfield. Dane Jones under center. He's tight. Take all the time off the clock. 5 seconds. He's going to snap this one at 2. As Jones dropping back 5 steps. He's going to take off. Gets out of the pocket. Breaks the tackle. Breaks a couple more. Picks up 5. 10 seconds left to go. Memphis takes their first time out of the half.
Mic off.
Jones will hand this one off to Jameer Jones, who's got the first down. Picks up 9. 7 seconds remaining as Arizona State will take the timeout. Maybe try set up something for a Hail Mary attempt to close out this first half of football. 4-down defensive lineman going to set up the halfback screen. Maximus is there. He read that one. Loss of 6 on the play.
Loss of 6 on the play. No timeouts called. They're just going to elect to let it tick down, go back to the locker room.
And that will do it for the end of the first half of play here in the opening kickoff of the All-State Kickoff. ECFL action. 13-3, Arizona State on top of the Memphis Tigers.
I mean, it's really been this Arizona State defense showing out.
Arizona State is lined up for the kickoff. Number 3, deep to return.
So here we go, start of the second half. Mookie Rising with a gain of 22 on the return. Bill, what do you want to see Memphis do here coming out of the halftime break?
I mean, what I'm really wanting to see Memphis do is just being able to spread it around in the air. I mean, they've had success with that, but I mean, they're having success with this too. I mean, really shove it in my face.
Thompson picking up 10 on the play. 2nd and inches coming up. Thompson having a quiet night so far for the Tigers. 2-by-2 set as James is going to keep it broken. Tackle and spins forward for a gain of 10. First and 10. James going to look to throw from under center. Fires it, and that's complete to Rising, picking up 5. And I think that's going to be somebody we're going to have to look forward to here in the second half. And Memphis is going to come back. Rising is going to have to get into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That man needs fed right there.
Grass-fed. Nothing with processed meats. As Gugesberg picks up 5.
Talk about free range.
Ooh, there you go. Now we're starting to get to the farmer puns. I love it. 2 receivers to the near side, a little strong side to the left. We'll see if they run that way. No, they go up the middle as Thompson starting to get some yak after the run and picks up 8.
Good old halftime Crisco bath.
James is going to keep it. Going to go the midline read and spins forward. Tackled down by Big Hoss the third, the junior corner with the tackle, but Jack James and company going out for their drive here. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver. They're going to run it once again. It's been working, and it works here. Picks up 7 as they're churning out yards on the ground.
I have no idea what was said in that locker room, but I have a feeling it was a lot of profanity, and for some reason it was really motivating.
Little I formation, 2 receivers to the top, handoff, and Thompson once again picking up 8.
It's like Thompson just doesn't want to get outdone by Jones.
Phillips with the tackle, the junior safety for the Sun Devils. Hand off to Thompson, fumble on the play. Oh, we might have a scoop and score. It is picked up to the 40, to midfield. He's got a convoy of blockers to the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Oh, my Lord.
It's going to be close, though, to see if he was actually down on the play. But so far, C.A. Jr. with the scoop and score. But we will have to see if we can get another replay on that one.
Oh,
no.
Man.
So the hit jars the ball loose. Picked up as Arizona State with 7 points, courtesy of the defense. 20-3 is the score, and that is a big 14-point swing.
I was going to say, I better hope it stands because big man needs some air right here.
Thankfully, we're not playing in Mile High Stadium, because he would not come out. He would need the good old oxygen mask. But we are in Dallas.
The indoor splendor of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington.
Yep. I don't know how many feet they are above sea level, but it's probably not as big as it is in Mile High Stadium, or as Tecca for that matter. 2nd and 3 coming up as Thompson picking up good yards once again, gain of 7.
He's trying to right the wrongs of that last drive.
He's going to have to find Pater to right the wrongs of that one. 2 receivers to the top, but James is going to keep it. Nowhere to go. Phillips with a good open field tackle.
Is not really being able to trick him with that option here. I mean, I don't know how many times I want to keep going back to that well.
3rd and 5. 3 of 9 on 3rd down. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. You got the tight end as well. They're try the draw. Nowhere to go except backwards. And a good play by the Arizona State Sun Devils defense, and that is Hendricks Harlow, the senior defensive lineman, with the tackle.
I don't know if Arizona State's out here like disguising or if they're just going absolutely untouched. Like, I don't know if it's just confusion or...
Punt is away. So after a good opening drive that we thought was going to get into the end zone, except Thompson fumbled the football and scoop and score for the Sun Devils. And all of a sudden, their next drive, when Memphis gets the ball back, they go 3 and out. And now Arizona State with the ball in Memphis territory to start their first drive of the second half. Jones, he's going to try to take off, but he runs into his lineman, and that will be a sack for a loss of 6 by Gaucher.
I was going to say before, I mean, Memphis's drive did go into the end zone, just not theirs.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Again, all messages of hate can be directed towards Billiam on Discord. Halfback screen, and that is going to be caught by Tamir Jones. Picks up 4, 3rd and 13 coming up for the Sun Devils.
Did I just involuntarily make myself a punching bag?
Yep, you did. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah.
Yep, 2 receivers to the top of the formation. Going to send Bodacious as well. And that's going to be thrown across tight coverage, but finds Nigma where the gain of 13. First down, slant route, works to perfection.
I mean, Dane Jones has really been threading needles just all game.
Looking like a sower out there. No, there's got to be a name for someone that sews. Gaucher with the tackle for loss. Seamstress, there we go.
An expert in alterations.
Okay. No, you know. Stop, Bill, while you're ahead. As Tamir Jones going to pick up 5. As it's going to bring up 3rd and 9 coming up. And a good opportunity for the defense for Memphis to come up with a stop here and maybe get a punt. Florida 3-down defensive lineman going to bring some pressure as well. Jones, that's caught open, falls forward, Bodacious for 9.
Walking a tightrope, luckily enough, falling on the right side.
2 receivers to the top of the formation and 1 receiver to the near side. Going to be a handoff to Tamir Jones to the strong side. That is a walk-in touchdown after the broken tackle. 28-yard run by Tamir Jones.
Tamir Jones just really lighting it up over here. I mean, the entire first half, he was just dominant on the ground. And I mean, second half, pretty much, second verse, same as the first.
Dexter Hall, the freshman safety, tried the attempt to bring down Tamir Jones, but to no avail, and the broken tackle doesn't even slow down Jones enough for the rest of the Memphis Tigers defense to try to corral him as he goes into the end zone for 6, 27-3. And this second half has been sparked by the Sun Devils defense with the scoop and score on the opening drive of the second half that Memphis thought they were going to get points, and really after that, it was all she wrote because it was 13-3 at that point. Looking to go 13-10 if Memphis does get into the end zone. But just like that, a swing of momentum, and Jamal Allen getting crushed as soon as he caught that ball for 7.
Just trying to lay it all. I mean, they need the yards. I mean, these players are probably going to be putting it all out there just for the sake of it.
3:37 to go. Appreciate everybody tuning in on Twitch. For 2nd and 3, motioning the receiver all the way across to the near side. Still 3 receivers out. Draw play, but it is broken up. Thompson nowhere to go but backwards, and again, it is Hendricks Harlow with the tackle.
I mean, whether it's just missed blocks or just being way more physical than the Memphis O-line, this Arizona State D-line has just been wreaking havoc on the Tigers.
2-by-2 set. James going to try to change something, but instead throws it away. 4th and 6 coming up, and a reminder, coming up at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time will be Tulane and UCF, where UCF, with the predictions, 96% taking Tulane, Only 44 people taking UCF, so that is going to be a good one to close out the Monday slate of the first kickoff of games here for Season 5.
Always a good spread to kick off the season.
Charcuterie board, as they say. As that is going to be Dane Jones sacked for no gain on the play. As 2nd and 10 coming up for the Sun Devils.
Charcuterie board? You mean the hipster Lunchable?
Well, paired with a nice fine wine. Now we're talking.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
Well, you did yesterday. 2nd and 10 coming up. No one needs to know about that. What happens in Dallas stays in Dallas, right? I think is what they say. As Bodacious picks up 15 on the little corner route. I think Billiam doesn't even want to say anything anymore. So I think I've been
laughing.
I think we found a way to quiet him a little bit, so you don't have to hear the bad puns. Oh, Dane Jones breaks out of that one, but going to be a loss of 6 for his troubles. King Maximus, 3rd sack of the game. 9 tackles, 5 TFLs. That's a good stat line with 3 sacks.
I mean, even if the game ended right now, that's still very, very respectable.
2nd and 16. So good start for the Tigers defense so far. But the one thing is they have not slowed down. They have somewhat slowed down Arizona State, but they got to get them off on 3rd down as well, as that's going to be thrown away. So 3rd and 16 coming up. So good opportunity for the Tigers here on defense.
And, I mean, there's just so many facets to this offense, I mean, that you have to defend against, whether it's the power run or just being able to hit them deep.
Motioning Bodacious out, but he's going to stay in to block, and that is going to be caught. Toe drag swag on the sidelines. El Drizzy picking up 14 as the Sun Devils, they want to go for it. A little stake in the heart right here for the Memphis Tigers. Handoff to Samir Jones. Oh! On downs. Good grief. What a hit in the backfield. The truck, Orlando Wolfgang.
The one time they were able to lock him up, they really made it count.
Safety's motioning over. Blitz from the corner spot. And that's going to force James to keep it and going to be stopped for a loss of 1. Look at that pocket collapse.
Clapped so fast, I didn't even see one form.
Sun Devils bringing out everything on defense. This is only week 1. Normally you want to save something. Why not? Sack. Once again, the Sun Devils. It's a party in the backfield. Shabazz H. Harris invite for his 2nd sack.
I don't know if he was trying to bounce it to the outside or step it up into the pocket, but they were just all over him.
2 receivers to the top of the formation. Off coverage to the top, but press coverage to the near side. Halfback screen. That's not going anywhere. You're not getting past Harlow, who's having himself a stellar night. Just like King Maximus is on the opposing side for the Tigers. It has been a defensive line party. 27-3.
Sending all bodies.
Oh, they back out of that one quickly. They want to force some kind of return, as it's going to be only 7 for Bo Anderson. Arizona State, all the momentum, 27-3, 1:07 to go in this 3rd quarter of play. What do you want to see here, Bill, from Memphis Arizona State's got the ball. What do you want to see from Memphis on defense?
I mean, they have to find a way to contain both the Joneses. I mean, especially Tamir, like he's just been wreaking so much havoc.
Draw play. Oh, broken tackle. No gain on the play, so good pursuit for the Tigers results in no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You know, the run game for Arizona State has just really provided so many opportunities for him. I mean, Memphis really needs to shut it down.
Jones back to pass. Sack on the play. Down he goes. Gaucher, the sophomore defensive end, coming up with the sack. So 3rd and a country mile here in Dallas. 3rd and 18. Jones getting the shotgun snap. Pressure forces him to roll out and throw on the run, and that's going to fall incomplete. So Memphis coming up with the stop. They will have to come up with a defensive big play, a pick 6 or a scoop and score like we saw from Arizona State. But so far, good. Memphis' defense has come to play in various spots in this game, and it really kind of stymied the Arizona State momentum.
I mean, there's still a lot of football left. Anything can happen, but, I mean, they're just being outperformed in all aspects. And, I mean, the mistakes that they've been making haven't really been helping either.
Memphis going empty set. James, let's see if he's going to show off his arm. Little comeback route to Sparrow, picks up 5.
I mean, that's kind of going back to what I've been wanting to see, you know, just spreading the ball around. You know, you don't have to get it to your big playmaker, but you just need enough to be able to open it up for him.
Yogi Barr with 12 tackles on the night for the Arizona State linebacker. Empty set once again, trips to the near side, and that's going to be caught across the middle. Adrian Miles picks up 11, first down, and that's going to be it for the end of the third quarter. Put your fours up in chat. 27-3, Sun Devils on top of the Tigers. We'll be back after this. You're watching the ECFL on Twitch. Back to the start of the fourth quarter. Draw play. Thompson trying to find some running room. Finds a gain of 1.
And just really not enough in the motor right there to bounce it to the second level.
2x2 set. Thompson in the backfield. Side card left to go out. Jack James almost pipped off by Bo Anderson, but it falls incomplete. No receiver was open. That was a blanket coverage.
Yeah, I have no idea what he saw there. I mean, he just threw it straight into double coverage.
Just trying to make a play. 3rd and 9, I get it, but you got to be somewhat. You can't take risks like that one, as James is going to be sacked on the following play by Thomas Noble, his first sack of the game. Just showing off the rest for this defensive line is Arizona State. They look like they're going to be a problem on defense.
Everybody gets 1.
Like I said, everybody's invited to this sack party in the backfield. 4th and 16, Memphis gonna go for it. James gonna take a shot deep, and it is caught for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Guisberg with the reception. I don't even know how he got that one in there.
Oh, that was an absolutely beautiful catch. I thought it was dangerous territory throwing it up there, but you know, he put it only where he could get it, and he absolutely made a play.
Blitz, and that is going to be a sack. Noble again with the sack on the 2-point conversion as they look to make it a 27-11 ball game. But it said 27-9 with 8:17 to go in this fourth quarter. And if Memphis could get a stop, maybe a turnover, and they get it back into the end zone, we're looking at a game.
You know, entertainment purposes, I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Reminder, coming up at 8:30 Eastern Time will be Tulane and UCF right here on Twitch. As King Maximus, you take a look at what he's done on defense. 3 sacks, 9 tackles, 5 for a loss. Big old number 99 on the defensive line for the Tigers. Ball fake, Jones across the middle finds the drag route. Toby Kerr with a gain of 7. Ooh. I don't know about that block.
Yeah, that was I was kind of hyper fixated on that for a moment.
You're like Dory. Short-term memory.
Oh yeah.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Split back in the backfield, a late toss, but it works. First down and then some. Oh, what a run to the 30, to the 20. Big chase for behind to the 1-yard line. Harrell with a gain of 62.
Oh, that just blew up out of nowhere. Cannot say I was expecting that, but I am pleasantly surprised.
27-9, and a late pitch by Dane Jones. Showing off everything here in week 1. Gonna hand this one off, and that is a walk-in touchdown for Tamir Jones. 2nd of the game.
Pharrell doing the legwork there, no pun intended, even though I've been making puns all night, but
Yeah, why stop now?
I might as well just go all in.
Might as well. I mean, we're not in Vegas, but we are in Dallas, so I'll go all in. The extra point through the uprights are good. 34-9 is the score. 7:33 to go in the fourth quarter. And a good return by Rising, who's been held quiet on the offensive end with a gain of 24 on the kickoff return.
I keep talking about this Arizona State defense, but I mean, like we were just saying, like they've kept him on lock.
Trips to the near side. James going to look to throw. Going to check this one down. And the good tackle in the open field by Barr on Thompson.
It's just moving it around, trying to put it through the air. But, I mean, even though there's a lot of football left, it might be a little too late.
And again, the pocket started to collapse on James, and he felt it, had to get rid of it. And we have to wonder, how is that going to play out here moving forward? Because if they can't block for him, he's going to have to make a lot of plays. And we've seen a lot of quarterbacks wilter with that as he throws that one out of bounds. 3rd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do when you're, dancing around the backfield. Running like a chicken with your head cut off.
Yeah, we've seen Kyler Murray in the NFL. He's been injured, so Thompson with a loss of 2 on the delay run. 4th and 9 coming up. Harlow with another stop, nowhere to go. And now Memphis is probably waving the white flag and punting this one back to Arizona State. Punt is away, fielded at the 25-yard line. A little dipsy-do getting past the 35, shy of the 40-yard line by Zumi Bo Anderson. First down and 10. Dane Jones in the backfield. Got Tamir Jones to the left. Draw, nowhere to go except backwards, and a good tackle by Chambers in the backfield.
I mean, 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. I mean, even though the score is not the way they wanted it, I mean, you got to be happy about that kind of performance.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the top. A lot of good stat lines so far in this one. We get a motion, Bodacious over. He picks up the block that springs Dane Jones, and then some. Broken tackles, picks up 20.
They all try to stop one Jones, and then the other just goes through like a wrecking ball.
A couple pancake blocks in the open field. Jones is going to have to pay that one forward. 1st and 10 as they are inside Memphis territory. Once again, 4 down defensive lineman for Memphis. Quick drop across the middle. That'll be caught. Willie 6 picks up 8.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
All he needs is a 7-yard reception. He's completed the trilogy there.
2nd and 2. Handoff to Tamir Jones. Nowhere to go. Picks up 1. 3rd and inches coming up for the Sun Devils. Going under center. Dane Jones, a little pitch from the tight set formation. Lost to 3 on the play, and a good tackle in the open field by Grigley. 8 tackles, 4 for a loss. That's the 4th one right there. 4th and 3 coming up, and the Sun Devils are going to go for it.
Oh, man, they were really trying to put this one to bed.
Yeah, they are. Another pitch. Oh, a couple nice tackles on the outside allows Tamir Jones to pick that one up for down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Pulling out all the stops here, week 1. Back to the I formation. 1 receiver out wide. This time, no pitch. Going to hand this one off. Little strong run, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
The dreaded clipping call is going to bring that one back. Joe Robinson being the guilty party. 15-yard penalty. 1st and 19 now for the Sun Devils.
And there you have the first penalty of the season.
There you go. So if you had clipping as the first penalty, well, congratulations. I don't believe you. And a handoff to Tamir Jones. Lost at 3. 2nd and 22. So the ball's backed up to the 44-yard line. Inside Memphis territory, empty set. Jones will fire it over the head of Bodacious, incomplete. 3rd and 22 coming up for the Sun Devils.
Looks like he had his man in the flat, but he just didn't really want to take that.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the top of the formation. Bodacious going to motion out, so 2-by-2 set. Jones 5-step drop, looking. That's going to be caught on the outside by Eldrizzi, and that's going to be 4th and 8, but they are going to take another look at this one. I don't even know what we're doing here. What? Yeah, it's a catch.
Yeah, that's
Well, what are we doing?
To review the play, the ruling on the field stands.
refs can't seem to make up their minds.
No, they can't. I could have told you that one, and I don't get paid for it.
I even got my glasses
4:26
on.
to. Yeah, right there with you. Snap is down. Kick is on the way. Long field goal attempt is good. Right down Broadway. 37-9. As Arizona State salt in the wound. 4:20 left to go.
Blaze it.
All day, every day. The kick's gonna be fielded at the 2-yard line. Rising brings it out 22 yards, 1st and 10. And that's the thing. Again, I'm just really surprised by how they've been able to keep Mookie Rising in check.
Man's just trapped on his own island.
Can't get off. Someone sent help. Mookie Rising picked up 5. Gets out of bounds as well to preserve some clock, but they will keep running. 4:10 to go here. 2nd and 5 coming up. Trips to the top of the formation for Jax James, who's going to look to throw across the middle. Incomplete. The missile not able to connect with the intended target.
I mean, all I just saw was a sea of bodies. I couldn't even tell who was over there.
Another 3rd down for the Tigers. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Oh, man, can't even set up the halfback screen. Down goes Jack James as Thomas Noble with the 2nd sack for him on the night. Untouched once again is a Sun Devil defensive lineman.
Yeah, they're really going to have to go back to the drawing board with these block schemes here.
4th and 10. 3:50 to go here in the 4th quarter of the All-State Kickoff Classic. Going to be fielded at the 36-yard line and inside Memphis territory. Sumi Bo Anderson with the 14-yard return. Dane Jones in the backfield. Got Tamir Jones. Ball fake. Jones is going to have that caught by Nigma with a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up.
Surprised they went to play action there. I thought they would have just kind of tried to run the clock out. Or at least down.
2nd and 1. Motion the fullback over. Ball fake. Gonna fire it. That's gonna be caught. Oh, broken tackle to the outside. Kyle Whitaker with a gain of 10.
Yeah, I have no idea how many different people that Dane Jones has thrown it to tonight.
1st and 10. Now a little running of the game clock. 1 second left to go. Just gets it off before the delay of game, but Tamir Jones picks up 3. 2nd and 7 coming
Charging
up for
battery.
the Sun Devils.
And I mean, right now they're just in the mindset of get 1 first down and we can go home.
Under 2 minutes to go. 2 seconds on the game clock, and a handoff to Tamir Jones up the middle. Picks up 6, and an impressive night for Tamir Jones. 148 yards, 36 carries. He's going to need a nice bath.
Ice bath, salt bath. I mean,
Ice bath with a bath bomb, if you're into that sort of thing. 4 down defensive linemen. 16 seconds on the play clock, and a minute 28 left to go. 3rd and short. Appreciate all 55 viewers currently on Twitch. 3 seconds on the the play clock. Dane Jones going to be sacked for a loss of 2. 4th and 4, and just an opportunity as Nome with the sack. Guarded Nome, love it. As well, he is protecting the 1st down marker, so he a good job there, Nome.
I mean, they're going to have about like 35 seconds left on the clock, but you know, it's all over but the crying.
Nothing like some good crying. If you're into that sort of stuff. Ten seconds, and we will see this clock dwindle. Teams still have all 3 timeouts, but Nothing to save them for as the snap is down. Kick is on the way through the uprights. 40-9. And if you would have told me earlier in the game that Arizona State would have put up 40, I would have said, you are crazy.
Memphis has to score about as many points as there are seconds on the clock.
Good one, Bill. Oh, here we go. Nice return by Rising. Tackled down by Phillips, who's had an impressive game as well, with 29 seconds remaining for the Memphis Tigers. Pistol look for Jack James. Gets up the halfback screen to Thompson. Has it. Picks up 3 before he's brought down. Really, the turning point.
Drive.
Yep, and really the turning point was that forced fumble and scoop and score for the Sun Devils on the first drive for Memphis in the second half. That sort of took the wind out of the sails, and any sort of comeback Memphis was thinking about, that was quickly put to bed. 3rd and 13. James he does get rid of it, but not able to set his feet and have enough time to throw it downfield.
That'll bring up 4th and 13.
And I was going to come back and say, I mean, the tone of this game really just shifted with that forced fumble like you were talking about.
15 seconds remaining as the punt is away fielded at the 21-yard line and going to be brought out past the 30, shy of the 35. So 11 seconds remaining here. And again, what coming up next at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time will be Tulane and UCF right here on Twitch. You'll get the notification when we go live with that one. 2nd and 12 after the knees. And, Bill, that's going to be it. 000's on the game clock.
Arizona State just rolling into Arlington, just an absolute powerhouse. They just in all facets, just completely just overpowered Memphis.
Amir Jones, player of the game with the 2 rushing touchdowns. On behalf of my analyst, Villain, and producer, Zio, I'm Jeff Melanchon. Thank you for spending your evening with us, and we hope you enjoyed this presentation of the Elite College Football League on Twitch. Again, the final score, Arizona State moves to 1-0, 40-9 over the Memphis Tigers. And we'll see you back here on Twitch tonight, starting at 8:30 Eastern Time for UCF taking on Tulane.